everybody, Meriden Gaming here, and we're back in our Minecraft Let's Play, well, not survival world, but our creative world. I did a little bit of playing around with building the smaller trees in the style of the Japanese, what are those called, horticulturists? You know, the people that do the bonsai trees and stuff. So, what we're going to need, well, actually we don't need the sand. I just did the sand just because that's what is going to be in our main courtyard, but you just need some fences and some leaves. You can play around with the different colors of leaves if you want to. I just like the, because actually the birch look nice too. But for our trees, I think the spruce are going to be the best. I know I don't like jungle. We'll have to check out acacia. Alright. But yeah, so yeah, I played with the designs over there a little bit just to kind of get a feel for it. Because with these trees being a different style and a different size, proportion is very critical with these. So anyway, basically what we're going to do is you use the fences, because we tried to do this a little bit in our creative world in our last episode, but to me that just didn't look right. But what you want to do with these, because these tend to be fairly short trees, you want to use the fences and come out at different angles. Oh, I didn't mean to go that way. More like here, to kind of give it a, that natural shape that those trees would have had. Let me come out here and then here. So that gives it an interesting shape, because this is the bones of the tree. You want to have something that catches the eye, something different, not just a straight up, one or a couple posts and then some leaves on top. Because, yeah, that looks horrible. Well, unless you're going for topiaries. If you're looking for topiaries, it might work. But, yeah. And then what I found out, what we really need to do is around the end, you want to do the leaves on all sides, including the top. And then also at the top of wherever your tree ends, you want to do the same thing. You want to have one there, and at least one here. But it's okay to leave some exposed, because typically for their trees, you can see the branches. And here we can kind of choose whether or not we want to put one here. But you definitely, it's okay to leave the branches to where you can see them, like this one here coming this direction. Perfectly fine to be able to see that, because it will give it that, kind of natural look. But, and we can choose to do this side or not, just because, but it kind of has that natural feel. In fact, you know what? I don't think I want that one there. Maybe not, because now that looks funky. Or maybe I want to take that. Oh, shoot. Not that one. That one. But you kind of got to play around with them a little bit just to get the feel for them. Okay, what did I do over here? Because now I'm confused myself. Or did I go up? Oh, that's what I did. I went up another branch. So we went up another one of these above the standard. So you do have to kind of play with scale a little bit. And then we left that one blank and put one. I don't know if I can get that one there. And then one here. So it kind of has that Japanese topiary look. And that's all we're trying to do. And of course you can also do taller trees, because there will be some taller trees. But the thing is, whenever you're doing these, what you want to do is you don't want to have them just sticking off one side. So if you're just going to do a small one, kind of like this one here, I just have one kind of smaller branch just sticking off the side to give it a little bit of shape. But what you want to do on the taller ones, well, first of all, make sure it's not too low, because like this one's going to give us problems, but we're not going to be walking around. You don't want to put this one near your path, at least with it sticking off this side. You want to have a nice natural path to be able to walk through. So keep that in mind when you're placing the lower branches. But like here, we can come here and then up one, put that there, up another. So you just want to kind of stagger them a little bit, and we'll just come up a couple more, because these trees typically don't grow that tall. And then we want to go around with our standard thing. Now we can try some different types of leaves. The fact that we're placing them in creative, they're super thick. But yeah, we just want to do our standard, it's 3 different sides, or well, all 4 sides. Just like so. The main thing is you don't want to have the branches too close together, because it looks unnatural whenever you do that. And boop, and then here, boop, boop. And here, and then here on top we definitely want to have it filled in for sure. And then we can even bring it up another tree. And see, there you go. And then you can play around with where you put the other leaves if you want to fill in some of the holes or some of the gaps. Of course, you can play around with that. But to me, it looks fairly natural with just using the 4-side technique. But you do want to break up the look a little bit and take out some of them, or add some in different spots. But it's okay to see the branches, just because this type of tree, they tend to be able to see the branches. But yeah, from the drawings and from the pictures I've seen, they have some that are, have a fairly tall, trunk, but it's still that nice thin look, and then they've got a couple large balls up top. And then they've got some that are, see, this is one that you'd place around a path, just because since it is too high here, you can get away with, yeah, being able to walk under it, but it can be right next to the path. And of course this one, like I said, you don't want to put that one next to the path. But like I was saying, oh, wrong button, wrong one. When you have them, just come up a couple just so we can demonstrate. You don't want to put them too close together. Oh, not that side. I cannot click on this today. You don't want to have them too close together whenever you're doing a taller tree, just because it looks weird to have it. There we go. Like this shape right there. That does not look natural. You need gaps in the thing. I mean, even if we came around and did the force, not there. I cannot aim. Yeah, that just does not look natural when you have the whole thing. I mean, and we could even put that one out, and because I can't aim. Yeah, because see, now the tree kind of looks lopsided. It'd be much better to have it coming off this edge or this edge here, kind of like we did on this one, to give it that shape. But anyway, that is our quick little small spindly tree tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's very, let me get the time back up so it's brighter again. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a very simple design, but I feel like it looks very natural. Especially on the sides you can actually see the limbs on. To me, that looks more natural than, like, from this angle. Like, that looks like a tree to me. I mean, that looks like one of that style tree. But yeah, play around, especially if you had modded. One of my favorite trees is, I think it's called the Sakurai tree, the one with the pink leaves. They work really well because they look like cherry blossoms. So if you have a few mods or some texture packs, because like you could change the one of the leaves that you don't use, like jungle leaves. I never use jungle leaves. I use oak, birch, and spruce. Actually, I didn't try acacia. What's acacia look like? No, it's a little bit too bright. Too bright a green. The birch works because they do have some tree. I need to quit clicking. They do have some trees with that style leaf as well. But like I said, in our build, we're going to be using mostly the spruce leaves and spruce fences. You can also use different um, fences as well, but this is what I'm going to go for. And we're going to have to add a lot of these because I'm looking at the mural right now on my second screen, and there's a ton of trees on this build. But you know, it's fun. It's one of those little extra details that it makes a big difference in your overall build. So don't forget to take the extra time to do those little details like these. Anyway, this is Meriden Gaming, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the creative world of Meriden, of Miro, of, yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'll see y'all later.